Bowling was next. Bowling was kind of a wild ride, let's just put it that way.
Shake it out, girl. Shake it.
Bowling is like my least favorite thing in the entire world. I hate bowling.
I don't know if we can consider it a sport. It wasn't my decision to put it in.
Honestly, I don't think any self-respecting woman would consider bowling a sport.
I put that one in there. I mean, if I'm honest, to give Kelly a little bit of an edge.
At first, I don't think Dan could handle, you know, the heavier balls. I think he kind of, he got a little slow. They slowed him down a little bit. He didn't know what to do with them.
I started off slow. She was ahead 20-some pins, which you know, I let her get a little bit of a lead and then come back, make it a little bit more dramatic.
This is another event where I had also told Dan that Kelly, you know, was extremely gifted, and trying to scare him a little bit into, oh, Kelly has been practicing, and Kelly's really good, and Kelly really likes to bowl.
I got, you know, double strike. Saw the look on his face. He was terrified.
You could tell that that worked because those first few frames, Kelly started to get some strikes, and Dan started to get real nervous.
I feel good that she's finally getting some positive stuff under her belt.
I think he switched up his strategy a little bit, delicately handled them, and kind of tweaked his technique a little bit. And he was able to knock down some shit with those bowls. Can I say shit?
Sadly, Kelly choked, and I don't know what it was, maybe the 7th frame, it started to go downhill. You know, there's some gutter balls in there. Dan just took full advantage of that.
Came back in the end, had a bunch of spares that I picked up, and she kind of got a little nervous or distracted.
So kudos to Dan's bowls.
Came out with a win pretty easily at the end, and I was happy with the performance.
I don't think either one of them got over 100 though, so I mean it was still a piss poor performance for both of them as far as bowling as a sport. I mean, I think, you know, children with the gutters up, you know, score that amount. I mean, it's pretty bad. Dan won the bowling event, but again, just squeaked by, similar to the sprint at the beginning. You know, just barely squeaked by. Didn't really win off of talent, more just luck.
Next was basketball. Headed to the Riverplex.
Kelly had been practicing apparently out at some basketball hoop outside. You know, she even brought a ball with her, so that was, you know, showed something. The basketball event, we decided to do 3 events, and the winner of 2 out of 3 events would be the winner. So it was a one-on-one basketball, whatever that game.
She didn't really know the rules or, you know, how to play.
The commissioner had no part of this because I don't know any basketball rules.
We got a height advantage, and a speed advantage apparently, but you know, she still had that mental advantage that she claims. So who knows what would happen. Dan was pretty confident in the basketball going into it. You know, he plays basketball every weekend. Well, in fact, I'm pretty sure I knew what was going to happen, and she got trampled. But she got creamed, so I'm not sure if she got a shot off or if she scored even 1 point. But Dan took her down pretty easily.
I had sweat in my eyes the entire time, and he just kept elbowing me in the gut. And I think there's a rule against that in basketball, but I have no idea. The key to basketball in this case was, you know, knowing how to play basketball. Basketball starts with fundamentals, dribbling, which was a little bit of a chore for her, and shooting was a little bit difficult. You know, there are certain fundamentals that everyone needs, making layups, being able to, you know, hit the backboard, hit the basket. It's always a good thing. So some of those key fundamentals was missing. Another learning experience for her. Hopefully she took something out of it, you know, and came across as maybe a better basketball player. Basketball was not one of my favorites. Not going to be playing WNBA anytime soon. I was racing Josie's niece. Josie's niece was racing around
I was timing her, so I wasn't really paying attention to the basketball.
That was number 8 under the belt, so 8-0 heading into the final events.